Oh wait, we could run because we're fast and have better stamina because Kazua's amusing. Because we have 2 animal on our team and I never did that before. Hey! Hey everyone, IvyLeeGaming here, and today we're playing Genshin Impact. For this video, we're kind of going on to the part 2 of this series of Archon quests. So if you missed the previous video, definitely watch that first. That's the story that leads into it. I do show like the first line or two right before this part of the quest, but as you've probably noticed, a lot of the Archon quests are kind of subdivided. So after this one, the next video will be Rito Escape Plan, which is when we finally get out, we'll be able to properly unlock some content. And yeah, it's a key point in the game, and it'll also allow me to go farm my materials for Kazuha. So that's for the next video, but be sure to have watched the others. This was from my live stream on Twitch, and I do try to cut out in between talking in other parts. So let's roll into it.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Alright. Oh, there he is.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association.
Okay.
The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
I'm excited. Getting out of Ritu, if it's the Ritu Escape Plan quest, that means I can actually have all access to events. Every event. The skins, the fun stuff that I haven't seen yet. If I don't sidetrack, have you seen me? I'm eating my food, I don't care.
Ah, good.
Right, let's
That's a
go.
relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No, what's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
So Mora doesn't really matter anymore, that's why it didn't really matter.
Marrow. What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher.
Typical.
Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
Monopoly.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
I am at one with Paimon.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Fontaine,
I miss you
hey!
an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry.
Our first
What do you
Fontaine
think we should
mention.
do?
Does that make you guys feel nostalgic? Our first Fontaine mention. Unless I missed something in passing comments from not talking to everybody yet. Because I haven't done all my side quests in Liyue. Or, I haven't done all my side quests in Mondstadt yet. Never mind.
But Carice is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair.
Oh, yeah.
How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it! We're on the case!
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business.
I was supposed to talk to Susan. That was
Trade
not
secret.
Susan.
Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Talk to Toma. He
Good
solves
idea.
everything.
Let's check back in with him.
He solves everything.
Where would be the...
Oh wait, we could run because we're fast and have better stamina because Kazua's amusing. Because we have 2 Animo on our team and I never did that before. Hey! Oh wait, I ran too far. I ran right past him.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collected on the beach
We get
just
to
to get
Rito and we
by.
leave pretty quick
But
apparently.
he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
Huh. What a bummer.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
What are you doing back here?
What
Just
are you
because I got
doing?
plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
Where's the dandelion seed?
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt.
Aw,
Oh,
I did the
how it
right thing,
takes me
didn't I?
back.
Dandelion seed.
Ah, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
That's cute, I like it.
This
That's
guy
funny.
has a really active imagination. Either that or
Apparently.
he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue. Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Yeah, you're not the
Often,
only
I'll
one. It might
sneak
feel
down to the shore at
lonely.
night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away.
Hmm.
Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. All right, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Hmm.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right.
Oh, you scaredy cat.
So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total.
Oh.
It's barely enough for me to live on. Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it.
So we're gonna piss off the wrong person in
Now that
Rito and
I
have to
think
get the
about
hell
it,
out of here, I take
whenever I
it?
report back to him after
Oh
a
boy.
sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
50 meters away. 100 meters away. I'm like, okay, I like
Keijiro,
this.
it's him!
After him.
Who we fighting now? Oh boy.
Too close. That's too.
Oh, we're not
Come out,
supposed
I
to.
can see you. Who are you? And why are you following me?
I was not supposed to follow him without being noticed.
Like he's noticed us.
Love her freedom.
Can I redo that?
Should I?
Oh, good. Okay.
It's not like.
Shut up, Paimon. I know, right? You're not helping Paimon.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers. Which one should I choose?
He wants you to be crouched here, listen to him talk.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course,
close early?
tax collection is difficult work.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Now, who else is behind on payments?
Which one should I choose?
Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away.
What was that sound?
Shh. Quiet. Don't let him find us.
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Okay. Exactly. This type of thing is worse than boss fights. Hey!
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It
I'll
looked
fight
like
Child
he buried
again.
Something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look? Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon better
Boring.
the big pile of Mora here. Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great. Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
Oh boy.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
Huh. Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Hello, Risho. Welcome. Yay, first time Twitch people. It's always fun. Because my YouTube is small, so it's nice when I actually get people that find me from YouTube. That's fun. Genshin is my fun game that I care less about for the sake of the job, but more so I'm just absolutely loving it. I just noticed shiny. Sorry, had to. But yeah, it's the main game I'm streaming now. Because it's such a perfect game to stream and hang out. I just bump into people.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You
We
know
got
the
to
decree.
Inazuma.
The rules
I'm so
are the
excited.
rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
We're about to piss this guy off and have to leave
Is this
Ritu,
true?
aren't we?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Are you
No,
talking to me?
not at all. I'm simply
You
stating that
talking
it
to
would
me?
be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
It does have everything.
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
Okay, Mr.
A helping
Monopolies.
hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will
Sometimes
resolve this
rules
dispute
need to
back
change.
at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Oh boy.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the...
Here's my card.
Huh.
Paimon.
You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
The what? We just did that in the middle of the conversation.
lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
Wait, what?
That fan, the
was
Shirasagi
that?
Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about. We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your
What was
relationship
the
with
weird
the
pop-up
Kanjo
though?
Commission
It
had
like
to
look
suffer
like he's
for our
holding
sake.
something?
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If
I haven't
nothing
met
else,
her yet,
I'm sure
have
the tax
I?
collection
I don't
Ashigaru
think
will tread
so.
a little more carefully in the future.
Tola? What was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's
Okay.
move somewhere else.
Yeah, it didn't really show what it was. It was kind of hard to tell. I couldn't even tell what it was. Like, what is that? I mean, I haven't met her in the story yet. Right, now where's Thoma? Alright, let's go.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly
I'm
are
not
rotten to the
worried about
core.
unlocking whatever you're talking about unless that's the name of one of the bosses I
Time
need
me
for
to answer your
ascending my
questions.
characters.
What would you like to know?
Right now, the only thing I'm trying to do is get materials to ascend my characters. I'm not going to be progressing any more, like, overall, except to do things that improve my whole team as a core. And I'm going to go back to Mondstadt in Liyue to do side quests. I'm not looking at anything in Inazuma unless I have to. I need to go back. I haven't even done stuff. Oh, it is a side quest? Yeah. Yeah, I want to get to the stuff too. I'm not doing Pyro Cube. I don't need that one. I mean, eventually, I guess, but I want just... we're here for Kazuha. And I'm here because I want to... And also, I'm hoping I get Sangonomiya Kokomi as well. So I need the Hydro one. Just escape Ritu. Oh yeah, true. And you could tell me which thing to focus toward on the map. Yeah. We're getting there. We
Straight to
just
the
had some
point.
pauses. You know how
Let
it
me
goes.
reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the
Hundreds of
Yashiro
puzzles.
Commission
Oh, sounds
on Narukami
fun.
Island. I'm an attendant
Exactly.
of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
I want the Barber 2.0.
You've been keeping
I really
your
like
true
her. I hope
identity a secret from us
she's
this
who I
whole
want.
time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Oh boy.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set
I
that
mean,
up for
he's
you.
helped us a lot. We should help him too. Don't be a
Thomas
jerk.
didn't put up much of a fight.
Lumine. I forgot her name for a second.
My work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now.
He's helped you a million times.
One
Help
more
the
thing.
guy.
This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Yeah, like, he just helped us with all these weird situations, and yeah, we helped him too, but like...
That guy, huh? We should get going.
That's weird.
What's up?
I think that is a weird part in the story.
Oh, right!
Ritu is... Oh, we have to figure out how to get out of Ritu.
Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
Part of his next test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing. As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score!
She's so feisty, I love her.
Guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
And again, this was part 2 of this series of Archon quests, so if you haven't watched the first part, go watch that too if you want. Or next will be the Rito escape plan, as I mentioned previously. Let me know if you guys like this format. I do tend to try to edit out as much as I can, but if you want to see more of the in-between running, just sped up. Or if you want to see fights and I cut out fights, let me know, and I can try to do that for the future. I'd love to hear what you guys want to see when you're watching these type of live reactions. Do you want to see the combat or just the story? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live on Twitch.